yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, J.C. Horn. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Darnold. He's got Anderson on the slant. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Here's Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they give up the completion there. But defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost, bring some people at him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle it. The second thing, you want to make him think. Show him, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try and make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
Numbers from McCaffrey last week. 23 carries, 123 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable now. Not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And you got so now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Was it good? No, was it?
So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Out
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Well, they have a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
Yeah.
9 yards,
Let's go.
not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Let's go, baby.
We're scoreless after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Prescott down. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Yeah.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Yay.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Let's go, yo.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
We
And
got
that
the
can hurt
one.
the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Oh, no. That was the one.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. And this one caught by Cameron Braid. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and
Let's
up.
go,
A
yo.
lot of guys used to be basketball
Let's go,
players
yo.
who somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Do it again. Do it again.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's go.
Now Darnold. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
How much do you want to bet?
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Darnold on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Osa Odighizuwa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
The Panthers.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go,
Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey.
let's go.
5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
That works.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
And
He finds Smith out of the backfield.
oh my
And he's
God.
going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3rd and 2, Darnold. Oh, that's into a double team.
Thank
It's
you.
intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked off by the
Oh
linebacker,
my
Jalen
God.
Smith.
Oh
He's
my
at the
God.
50.
Oh my God. Oh
He's
my
at the 30. 10.
God.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Zerline off of the PAT.
Thank you, Jesus.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Thank you. Let's go.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Sam Darnold and the Carolina offense set to take over here. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Let's go, yo. We winning
It's time
big.
for them to be good teammates right here.
We
What I mean
winning
by that
big.
is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And Brake has it over the middle. And they bring him to the ground
Why
just
are you
shy of
going to the
midfield.
running game? That's it.
On 1st down, Darnold. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off of play action, Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Two.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
We will make right now. Let's get hype. Hype up, yo.
Prescott now from the 50. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is caught. One-handed.
Way to go, Cooper.
A big connection on that
Way to go,
39
Cooper.
yards. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. 3rd down. Showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receivers understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Way to go, Elliott. 2 points.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Let's go. Let's freaking go. I love this right now.
We have to do something differently.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
We got all the momentum in the world, y'all. Don't lose.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther.
Here's Darnold. He's got Anderson right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And Robbie Anderson makes a nice catch there for a first down. Now in his second year with the Panthers, but he has a history with Sam Darnold, his new quarterback. They played together with the Jets in Darnold's first 2 seasons, 2018 and 2019.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Oh, boy.
Darnold now to throw. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. And Brate, the tight end's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Darnold to throw again. Darnold, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
The 30. Past the 20.
Go.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this
I can't believe it.
And the Cowboys are able to add on to their
You
first
guys
half
need
lead.
it, right?
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop
They
there,
didn't change it.
unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now Zerline on to add the extra
Let me look
point.
at this real quick.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I'm going to see something, y'all. Hold on a second.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 20.
You guys see this one. Dude, we killed them all, man. We killed them up. It's only the 2 quarters, but we killed it up. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go, man.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
They need with the goal
On
man.
first down, it's Darnold.
They need with the goal
He finds his
man.
man, complete. That's more. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50
Real
seconds
man.
remaining in half number 1. On 2nd and inches, Darnold. And he will find the rookie from LSU, Terrace Marshall.
They
The
need
Panthers
to
going to use the
go
second of their
out of
timeouts
there.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They need to keep Darnold out of the lane.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. He finds his man, complete. That's more. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing again is Darnold. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. A final shot before the break. Darnold. There's Tremble, the tight end. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The offense drives back onto the field, and we shine our Madden spotlight on Sam Darnold. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they got a lot so far in this one. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
They got a
so
lot
from the
of
39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. Not much there, only a yard. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's go.
Play action. It's Darnold. Pass caught by Reggie Bonifant. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And go.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Right back to Hubbard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Back to throw, Darnold. And caught by Tremble. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
I don't
know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Oh, no. I think they're going to get them.
From the 16, Darnold checks this down to Hubbard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
And when they play,
and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't it?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice. And one of them is called matching hands, and as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB. And oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Draw play. Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
They still panicking.
Back to throw here. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And out now come the Cowboys. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On second down, Elliott once more. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
God.
They run here with Rico Dowdle, powering his way forward. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Oh, my God.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
See what you get when you take time off?
If you get
Oh
that
my
hand up there, you've
God.
got to let go
Thank you,
immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's a 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he's brought
How did Prescott get that? It was way too high.
The Panthers
But I'm
turn
glad
to
he
nickel
did.
set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Okay.
Forced out, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Hassan Reddick able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Nothing to do go.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And their lead will swell up to 28.
28-3. 28-3.
So he's been automatic to this
28-3.
point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Carolina getting set to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Darnold from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
No, nothing.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I've played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play.
Oh, I think
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What happened to the Cowboys? Yo!
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
I did not change anything, yo.
And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Oh my God.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh boy.
They run again with Dowdle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A running play. It's Dowdle. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From the 22, Darnold, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
go.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Now Darnold. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
Whoa.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw again on 2nd down, Darnold. That's caught. It's Shi Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. For Marshall, that's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll run with Hubbard. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. What's the deal, y'all? They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Ryan Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Darnold down to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a run with Hubbard, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st down, Darnold. It's caught. Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, Darnold puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
man.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Let's go.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was about as close to a shutout as you could get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, somewhat satisfied as well, because you know how hard it is to keep people from scoring in this league. And the idea that you just gave up 3, yeah, your coaches will get on you. They'll say, we should have had the shutout. But they also will be pretty satisfied with that type of a performance.
So for Dallas, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.